an 8 original production.
Chef, we decided to bring the Chinese dish out to Arizona. It's a mixture of Cantonese and Mandarin cuisine. Our popular one is starting from the appetizer, it's the pot stickers. We do have it steamed or fried. It's made freshly every single day before we open. Another dish will be the special China chow mein. It's a egg pan fried noodles that's topped it off with a mixture of vegetables and meat and seafood with a brown sauce. We do have the sizzling seafood platter, 7 stars in the moon. Those are one of our famous ones. We have a variety of choices here. We have it for vegetarian as well. We have it for meat lovers. We have a mixture of everything. And we do try to accommodate the customer's needs or want, or like gluten-free, for example. We try our best to accommodate what they want. We have like the sweet and sour combo, which is one of our specialty as well. It has a combination of chicken, pork, and shrimp. We also have fried rice, which is the house fried rice. It's combinations of all the different kinds of meat, including the shrimp as well. It's a casual restaurant, but we do have business people who come here to have meetings or to simply celebrate any holidays or birthdays. Whoever comes in, we serve them like they're our family members and try to make them feel like they're at home.
Jeffrey, this restaurant is your choice. Can you let our viewers know why you chose this particular restaurant?
Yes, it's a neighborhood restaurant, and the food is always great there, and the service is exemplary, and it's always crowded. And sometimes I'll just do a takeout and bring stuff home.
Well, I think when you walk inside, it's a real eye popper. There's lots of stuff to look at. It's very colorful. It's very brightly lit. I would not call the lighting intimate at all, but there's lots of stuff and things and look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't
right.
It's a carnival going on. It's a Chinese carnival going on in there. You know.
I think it really was. It wasn't cluttered or too messy. It was a very nice, elegant. It became a fine dining experience, and that was something I had not expected.
You just walk in, and it has, I guess, Asian art on the walls and some Asian things. They also have a bar. And
I noticed that.
Yeah, the bar, and it's pretty big. I bet it seats at least probably a couple hundred people. I would say it's a pretty big restaurant.
They basically had about 90% booths, so it always seemed like there was a comfortable seat there. And as you look back, there's even more seating. There's like a roped-off area where they had even more seating going back. The place is definitely bigger than it looks from the outside.
I would say that the booths offer a pretty good degree of privacy, and that the tables were not too crowded together.
You know, you can have a booth that's almost private, or you could sit out in the open. There's just so many seating options available because it is so large that you don't feel like you're crowded in with other tables and other people. You feel like you have some space.
Didn't they also have an outdoor seating area? Did I pass that on the way?
Yes, they did have an
in the front,
outdoors.
yeah.
Let's talk about food. Jeffrey, what did you start out with?
As an appetizer, I had the pot stickers, and they were delicious. They were steamed and like a dough with meat in the middle. I think it's pork.
Pork.
And it was cooked just perfectly, and we all enjoyed those. They were delicious.
And Vita, did you have an appetizer with your group? Or?
I did not. I got the dish called 7 Stars and a Moon. It was actually a very cool dish. It was scallops and shrimp over some fresh vegetables, and they have an egg on top for the moon, and then fried shrimp around the edge for the stars. So it was kind of like getting a appetizer and entree all in one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, did your fiance enjoy something, or did you share that?
She did. She had the Kung Pao chicken. And it's one of those dishes where you think, okay, you get a traditional dish at a Chinese restaurant, and so I kind of didn't get that. I got the chef special, and when we got home, I said, "Oh, can I try some of yours?" And as soon as I did, even cold, I tried it. I was like, "Man, I should have got that."
We started off with something called a po-po platter, which was very elaborately served. It was a sampling of many different appetizers, some of which were really delicious and very popular. and a couple of which were just downright strange. In addition to that, we also ordered lettuce wraps, which I think is minced chicken and pork together inside a thing of lettuce. And it was delicious in its own right. Not sure if that was really the way it was meant to be served or not, because anytime I've had them anywhere else, it always came with some kind of a sauce, like a hoisin sauce or something, and it was not served with a sauce. But you know what? We ate them all anyway, and everybody liked them. We ordered 3 entrees and then shared them family style, and one of them was called Sizzling Seafood, and the presentation was really great. It came in this sort of pan, and then they poured it at the table into an iron pot, and and everybody said, "Oh, that's." But it was kind of funny. There wasn't much seafood in it. It was mostly vegetables. And we all looked around. Did you get any fish? But it was delicious. Yeah. We ordered crispy duck. No surprise. It was nothing wrong with it. It was exactly what we expected, but it was not over the top. It was just good. And then one person in our group ordered the house special chow mein, and my heart just sang, "Oh God, chow mein! Look at all the stuff they've got." It turned out it was the best dish of all.
I had shrimp and lobster sauce that was really delicious with huge shrimp in a delicious sauce, but I understand there's no lobster in it, so I don't know why they call it that, and there's green onions in it. And it was very good. I like the sauce especially. You put it over rice or something, you know, it was really good and very flavorful. And then we had, I think, chicken chow mein, and we split all of that. And I also brought half of it home because I couldn't eat it all. Don't they give you a lot?
They do.
Really big
Everything
portions?
was big portions, yes.
Jeffrey, what did you all enjoy for your dessert?
Well, there were 2 options, ice cream or cheesecake, and we had the cheesecake, and it was not good. It was really dry and tasteless. We all had a little piece of it, and if you leave cheesecake, you know it's not good.
If you would like to try good China, reservations are accepted, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is $11.